I was just going to raise a point of order before the council votes to make sure that you know what motion you're voting on, because my impression, and I believe the clerk shared it, was that Councilmember Wilcox had moved the recommendation and that had been seconded. So I don't know if that motion was then amended by Councilmember Ehrenreich or not.
No.
Yeah.
Same thing that attorney. Right. We have a motion to approve the original resolution with the $5,000.
The recommendation.
I'm sorry. A recommendation, not a resolution.
Well, that's the motion that's on the table unless there was a motion and second to amend it and a vote on the amendment. And that's where it wasn't clear to me what had happened with Councilmember Ehrenreich's proposal, if that was in fact a motion.
We have a queue of Councilmember Westman and Councilmember Wilcox and Councilmember Ehrenreich.
I believe that in Robert's Rules of Order, during any discussion of a main motion, an amendment is possible.
Correct.
And that it overrules the objection by the chair. And that was exactly what I heard coming from Councilman Ehrenreich here, was a amendment proposal, but the chair overruled that. So I bring it to a point of order. If he wishes to offer the amendment, and it is seconded, it is proper to deal with that particular amendment. Stops on any other part until that is dealt with according to Robert's Rules of Order.
Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah,
Bob?
but I believe Councilmember Westman has stated it correctly, and I just didn't hear, and that's why I was raising it, whether there was a second on Councilmember
And I was
Ehrenreich.
confused as well, so I apologize for the misunderstanding. I was not sure that we had the full second. So anyway, we have an amendment on the table.
We have a motion on the table for an amendment.
We had the motion, and my understanding is now the amendment takes precedence if there's a second.
The motion needs to be seconded if there's a motion to amend.
Councilmember Ehrenreich made a motion to amend,
Correct.
right, to amend it for $1,000, and there was a seconded by Councilmember Westman. So is there any other amendment that a council member would like to make? Councilmember Wilcox, is that an amendment?
I made the motion once again for this particular resolution or particular issue, and then they made another motion. So we have two motions. So I'd like to withdraw my motion to make it legal, to withdraw my motion, but the first motion, and don't withdraw.
No, you don't need to.
No.
Well, we have two motions on the floor.
It supersedes it.
He can amend it.
Okay, fine then.
The maker of the
Right,
motion
so we
can
have
accept
an
it.
amended amendment for $1,000 to decrease the amount, and we have a second by Councilmember Westman. Any additional comments on the amended? Councilmember Ehrenreich, did you have a comment?
No, other than urge your support.
Councilmember Wilcox.
You said $1,000 and for $5,000 and $1,000. That was your, yes. Okay, fine, thank you.
Any additional council comments? All in favor of the amended motion, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
No.
Please let the record show it is 4-3. And the ayes have it.
Madam Chairman, I'd like to have a show of hands.
All right, we'll start with Councilmember Westman.
Roll call.
Ayes?
Tamara,
Ayes?
Mayor Jenkins.
Ayes?
Hey,
Ayes.
we-
Hold on. Nays? Nays. That's your 4-3. Mr. Sturbank?
The clerk was going to call the roll, Mayor.
Masco?
That's fine. No, does the clerk have what she needs?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Item number 18, public council comments. Public comment? Oh, yes. Oh, boy. This is fun.
Well,
Mr. Sturbank.
again, it wasn't clear to me. I thought Councilmember Wilcox accepted that as a friendly amendment, and so, but certainly the council, to resolve any confusion, if the council would now treat this as the amended motion and vote on the amended motion, that would resolve it.
Who's on first? Whoever's watching this from home, council meeting,
If there,
humor.
just to resolve the confusion, Councilmember Aaron Reich made a motion which was seconded to amend the original motion. So the vote that the council just took was to, in fact, amend, to approve the amendment of the motion. That means that what is now on the table is an amended
So
motion.
now we need to actually take the
To
vote.
vote on the merits of the amended motion, which is to approve a $1,000 contribution.
Council, now we're voting on the merit of the amended, and we're going to ask the city clerk to do roll call.
Councilmember Coffey, in favor or opposed?
In favor.
Councilmember Ehrenreich? Councilmember Graham? In favor. Councilmember Hills?
Opposed.
Councilmember Trotter?
Opposed.
Councilmember Westman? Favor. Councilmember Wilcox? Favor.
Can we check that box?
You're an idiot.